This is the number one thing I did to actually make over $100,000 in recurring revenue a month. I made sure that I canceled out the noise. What I mean by noise is things that is not priority, things that don't actually thread the needle, move the needle, and get you in and your family into a better place. Sometimes it's always your family. Sometimes it's your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever it is. You do love them dearly. However, you need to understand that you need to go with your first thought, your gut feeling, and do everything that you want to do. Because half the time, people haven't even stretched their brain like you. They haven't went through half the things you went through to get the mentality and the mindset that you're on right now. So don't try to change people, one. And two, move on. It's not for the worse, it's for the better. And of course, they're going to be asking for money in the long run. So you better get your millions right now and make sure your credit is on point.
Becoming rich is actually really simple. As a self-made millionaire by the time I was 30, I found the best way to do it is to essentially just do what everyone else isn't doing. When everyone else is upgrading their lifestyle because their income grows, don't do that. When other people are renting $4,000 a month rentals, don't do it. Live with roommates and rent pretty much and live for free, like I was, rent hacking. When everyone is buying expensive primary homes because they finally can afford the mortgage, don't do it, because that is a trap that traps a lot of your extra money, a big part of people's net worth, into a down payment, and then they're stuck being house poor. So don't do it. When people are going crazy, throwing money at stocks or Bitcoin because Bitcoin is now at 110 and they're putting in all their assets into Bitcoin, don't do it. Wait till it drops. Wait till it gets lower. When people are irrationally exuberant and are rushing towards propping up the value of things, don't get swept up in the hype. In other words, don't let your ego get in your way. So often people lose money because they use their ego to compare with their friends. Oh, so if my friend gets an MBA, I should go get an MBA. Oh, if my friend has a new BMW, I should get a Mercedes. Like, all of this is a trap. And that's why the majority of people are not rich, because they're so busy using ego as a driver to their financial decisions that have humongous lasting consequences, instead of using their brain and sitting down and really understanding these financial instruments, these financial debts that you're signing yourself up for, these financial commitments that are now going to have lasting consequences. People don't want to think about those things. They want the short-term gratification of, well, look, I just got this Louis Vuitton bag because me and my girls, we're going to a trip in Mexico and I can't wait to flex. It's all of that flexing that keeps people poor. And that's why the majority of people, even if they make $200,000 to $300,000 a year as a household, are still net poor.